Sure, there's a dozen people recording for YouTube for people who don't. So I don't really know where to start. Northwind has been a really, really important part of a lot of your guys' lives, mine included. All of the admins, Josh. We spent a lot of time on Northwind. You guys spent a lot of time on Northwind. It's been a very big part of literally tens of thousands of people's childhood and early years. And so when we see the game fall into toxicity and constant exploiters and doxing and everybody just harassing each other and taking it too far, there's levels to toxicity and the competitiveness, and I think that Northwind has gone above and beyond what is probably socially acceptable. I think that there's a lot of people, and staff included, who have kind of let things slide that we never should have let slide. We unbanned people that we shouldn't have. But in the same respect, and I talked to a lot of people last night and today about this, faction leaders are just as guilty. All of SLC and NFC Command helping people alt, hiding exploiters. Like, everyone is just as guilty as the exploiters themselves. And we want Northwind to exist, and it's hard for us to see it in such a state where, people are getting literal death threats over Northwind, or staff is getting doxxed, or, people's jobs are getting called. Like, it's never been that serious, guys. And it's really disheartening for us to see that it is. That being said, it's a vocal minority, and I know that, and we know that. There's almost 700 of you here right now to hear about the state of Northwind. That's unprecedented for our community rallies in years. Honestly, I don't think I've seen this much since I took over, and even then it wasn't close. So I know there's a lot of you that really just enjoy the game and want to play the game and have nothing with the toxicity. And for you guys, I'm sorry, right, that this has had to go on as long as it has. I think that I wish we could have done a lot of things differently, and I wish that we would have talked to the community more while we were doing it. That being said, going forward, we're certainly going to start doing that. We're all very burnt out, but we've gotten a lot of positive feedback over the last few days. This has been talked about the last few days. A lot of people have already known. And just the last day has been good and bad. I've gotten, obviously, literal death threats, but I've gotten a lot of positive messages. People who started playing TNF in elementary school and are just now graduating high school, right? People who started in high school and are married with kids now. Like, it's a very big part of people's lives, and I'm not ready to quite give it up yet, but we're all burnt out. I'm not going to promise major updates. I'm not going to promise that things are going to just instantly get better. But we're not going to just outright shut down. I'm still very committed to trying to make it work. I have a bad habit of listening to all the bad feedback instead of the good. I'm going to just stop looking at it as much. But keeping it alive it's not just on us. It's on everyone else, right? It's a team effort here. The community needs to help self-police. You guys need to help us kick out exploiters. Stop making it socially acceptable to exploit. Dude, docs. Like, it's not cool, guys. I've already talked with a lot of staff and official factions, and they're all behind me on this, in that we want to clean up the game and the toxicity. We are all gonna stop harboring exploiters. We are all gonna stop harboring alts. We're gonna do one last unban wave, and then that's it. If somebody exploits, if somebody's banned for doxing, that's it. They're gone. We want the community to be cleaned up. It's supposed to be a fun game for everybody and something that we can all continue to enjoy. And if we're all going to continue to enjoy it, we all need to take part in trying to make it a good game.
Unban wave, by the way, just to clarify, does not mean everyone will be unbanned. There are certain things that I'm not going to be unbanned for. If you're doxing people, if you're a pedophile, like, if you're fitting like some really strenuous like things, you're not being unbanned. I'm not letting that slide.
So all of that being said,
don't
this
like
is
you, we
where
don't
we're
like
going to be focusing our efforts. You know, we're burned out, but we're not giving up. I'm sure as a lot of you have seen, I'm interested in things that aren't just boring PvP combat. I want to do things like lore events. I want to do more events, RP things that aren't just who can have the best macro. Like that's not fun for me. And if you guys want my passion to continue for the game, and I want my passion to continue with the game, it's going to have to be for things that I'm interested in. And you know, I hope that everyone stays around and plays. But if not, I fully respect the decision. I just yeah, sorry for being really vague. You know, I'll be completely honest with everybody here. I didn't know what I was going to say when I walked into this. You know, I talked to admins 10 minutes ago and told them what I decided. I talked to the devs 30 minutes ago about what I decided. You know, we've all been talking about it, but I mean, I said I was going to walk into this and just see how I felt and talk about what I felt, and that's where we're at. You know, I'm going to start being a lot more active with the community. I'm going to start doing more engagement like this. You know, talking directly to the community. You know, I might not do Q&As because I don't think a lot of you can be trusted on stage. But, you know, I'm going to start being more involved in talking and listening to feedback and telling you guys why we're doing things. I think that can help clear up a lot of things. But, yeah, I think that's where we're at. You know, I've kind of spoken for the devs, so me and Josh are covered. But Envy, Bane, MLG, do you guys want to say anything?
Any of the admins want to start, or?
Go ahead.
I mean, I resonate with Ryan. Yeah, what's up, Josh?
I need everyone to join the game so we can get boosted into the algorithm right now. You're 730 something people, or 700 and
yeah, can everyone join Northwind for, you know, like 20 minutes?
Just join for a minute. Yeah, for a few minutes. It'll get us into the algorithm and everyone will start playing again. So everyone join the game.
Yeah, please join Northwind.
Free Ducats will be handed out. Free Ducats. Just join. Just join.
Maybe.
God bless. Free XP. Anyway. Continue, NB. I apologize.
Yeah, no, you're good. The only thing I really wanted to harp on was the bans. Like with this upcoming, I guess, change of heart that we've had, like these bans are going to be pretty strenuous, guys. Like this toxicity's got to stop. We've got to stop driving out the new gens. We've got to stop driving out content creators, or like literally preying on some of the most iconic figures within the community that have been trying to be a stalwart part of it. You know, not to name drop some people, but sorry about this, Caber. But Caber's one of them. Like this guy is streaming every single day. He wants this game to work, and people are going out of their way to hate on him. But I think the past 48 hours have been pretty enlightening for myself, Ryan, Josh, and the entire administration team. We've gotten a lot of support, and I want to harp on the fact that it's a vocal minority that has made this game the way it is, and there's a very silent majority. And I think it would be better if, you know, you guys voice yourselves a little bit more, and this silent majority turns into the vocal majority. A lot of this positivity that you guys have been giving us now, if this is a consistent thing and you stay positive and you continue showing us this positivity, like it's going to boost our morale, it's going to boost developer interaction, and it's going to boost our work productivity as an administration team and a development team. And so that's all I really wanted to note. And I hope you all gather that from this conversation.
What a good speech. And that's why you're in college getting an education. Very good.
Yeah. I'm also Asian and I'm trying to become a doctor. It's amazing.
All right.
So, yeah, I don't want to sit on here and yap a ton. I would love if everyone came and up in Northwind for a little bit, though. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'll probably do another talk to community this Friday, where I'll talk about specifics of our plans and what we're doing going forward. You know, we don't have anything figured out right now except for the fact that we're going to keep going. But, yeah, I think that's it for me.
God bless Northwind.
Yeah, God bless Northwind. Look at that. We're 454, guys. Let's get up to like 800.
You guys actually please join the game, because this can get us into the algorithm. This is all we need to get into the algorithm with a big boost of players. 680 people in this stage. Join on your phones, join on your iPads, join on your MacBooks like Fred. You can do it. This can be you. You can make Northwind great again. You can do this. You can do it, man. Women. That's about it. Go ahead.
Join, guys. I mean, there's 670. I know this isn't exactly.
Fred is still alive. We just kissed him today. We kissed Fred. We love Fred. Good Fred.
We love Fred. I talked to Fred today. Actually, I will say this, Fred. Yeah, no, there with I talked to Fred. Fred still cares about Northwind, guys. He does, I promise. You know, he definitely told me he understood why I would delete everything and be done. And he's like, I don't blame you. So if there's any like hope that Fred's gonna come back and save our lives, like trust me, they're more done than I am. But you know, he thinks Northwind is still pretty cool, and he's glad that we're doing stuff with it. So
correct. Let's say make Northwind great again in the general chat, guys. MNGA. MNGA.
600 and stay there for a little bit. You know, let's all play Northwind, guys.
Dude, I feel like a Twitch streamer. This is awesome. Look at the chat. Yo. That's sick. Even though it's the same two dudes, but that's sick.
Good for them. Make those men staff. On the staff front, you know, we did do mod apps. We have people that are gonna start getting elevated more into community management positions and staff positions from the community. You know, we've been a very closed circle for a while, and that's gonna be one of the things that changes. You know, we're gonna start talking more to people and bringing more people into our little inner circle here. You know.
Yeah, that also brings me to the lore team applications. After all, you know, as you guys know, we're not really shutting down Northwind anymore. So we will be taking people into the lore team and, you know, building that up on the wiki and a bunch of other things. So please apply for that. Like, you guys will have a, you know, pretty big role in the future updates of Northwind. So yeah.
Yes, this is peak, guys. This is Northwind at its greatest right now, frankly. Everyone join the game. 634 people, 510 in game, I think, something like that. We need more.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, like this actually does make like a really big deal on the Roblox algorithm. Like this pushes us to like the front page if you guys actually get in game. Like, it's a very big deal.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, anything to touch base on, Josh?
Pete Hegseth, great guy. I like Pete.
I do want to thank Northwind. You know, the support you guys have raised in the last few days has been really nice. You know, I wish you guys wouldn't be such a silent majority. You know, when everyone's in there shitting on updates and shitting on us, but you know, we can work on that going forward. But I genuinely, like, I do appreciate all the nice messages everyone has sent. You know, it's helped a lot. And
yeah, like especially the MNGA movement is very motivating to us right now.
What does the MNGA stand for?
Make Northwind great again.
Okay. Yes.
But no, we're very thankful for the community, you know, and the parts of you guys that aren't sitting there doxing us. But
yeah,
you know,
I'm undoxable, so try it anyway. But what I will say is, I think we'll get the unban wave done tomorrow. Is fair? Yes, everyone.
It'll get done this week.
Yeah, it'll be done this week. A lot of the admins have exams, so but at the absolute latest, it'll be done Friday night. I think maybe Saturday night.
Come on, guys, let's get in game. There's 636 in VC and there's 535 in game right now. And I know like 200 of those were already in game from ads. So.
Yep. So everyone join. Thank you. Everyone keep spamming MNGA. We need it. Maybe Trump will see it and sponsor us. Love MNGA. You're not getting your stuff back. That shit's never coming back. You can grind again. God bless.
Josh, if you gave all your stuff away, that means you didn't believe in the game, bro.
Yeah, I think they're talking about wipes. No, I mean stuff that's wiped is, you know, not coming back. Sorry, guys, but we're trying to combat exploiters and dupers, and this should help at least a little bit. Help us track in the future. I will say there's a very, very, very vocal, you know, percentage of Northwind that wants a full wipe. So think about that when you complain about losing your DOPS.
Exactly.
They could get
Mossad is everywhere.
I have to say, Josh and Brad and Tiber talked me out of a full wipe earlier, just so you know.
Shoot, I wanted a full wipe, dude.
Now you guys gotta hail me like Fred. Wait, hold on. Did everyone hear that? Did everyone hear that?
That sounds great. Don't listen to that.
Did everyone hear that? Hold on. Did everyone hear that? We talked him out of a wipe. So now everyone needs to praise me like they did Fred. Come on, go ahead. In general. I'll wait. No, don't. Even bigger. Oh my God, that guy said a bad word. You need to staff. Get him.
Admins, go inactive. Collect a paycheck. Go inactive.
Come on, guys. We're at 552. Let's get to 600.
We can do this, chat. Think about the We Are
Like,
Charlie
I feel like a
Kirk
Twitch
movement.
streamer, guys. Like, oh, let's get our donos.
I know. Isn't this sick? Maybe streaming's for us, Ryan. Maybe we can do that.
I mean, I had fun when I
hot tub
streamed,
stream.
dude. I had fun. That IRL stream was pretty fun when I started walking around Smiths.
We were supposed to
Remember
do
that? You were on that
our.
stream, I think we were in a call. Remember we were playing fucking
probably.
Arsenal and stuff?
Oh yeah, Arsenal. I'm actually banned in Arsenal. Everyone, I cheated on Arsenal. I got banned, just so everyone knows. But you know, who didn't? You know, we all did this. I just want everyone to know this was actually a calculated movement by Bosad just to get a some glaze from the community. So we're sitting in our high chairs right now, smiling.
No, none of that's true. But
it's very true. Mossad is active. Mossad is an active cell. We do.
I do
this
not
is
appreciate
actually
it.
kind. Oh, okay. Well, he's Asian. No, this is actually really motivating. So very good.
Thanks, guys.
Full wipe is the key. Honestly, I agree, but
we might do a poll about it. We're gonna talk about it a little bit more.
Full wipe besides Ducat items, not gonna lie. But
yeah, of course. But thanks everyone for the support and for playing the game and for tuning in. I really hope a lot of you guys start tuning in more regularly when I do these. You know, I don't want to talk to the same 100 people. It'd be really nice to see fresh faces. But
yes,
yeah. Thank you guys, and you know, play Northwind.
And watch the new FNAF movie, guys. FNAF movie, McKenna Grace. I'm just saying. All right, goodbye.
Okay, bye, guys.
Invisigal's better than Blonde Blazer.
McKenna Grace is great. All right, can we end the stage, chat?
Yeah, we
got it.
McKenna
Have
Grace,
a good one,
McKenna Grace,
everybody.
McKenna Grace,
Bye, guys.
McKenna Grace, McKenna Grace.
Let me just